пока не нужен, но я говорю, я почему-то сказал четкое впечатление, что сейчас все по плану очень. И пока игра очень размерена у нас, ничего не происходит. И это тоже... О! Использовал показ. А ну-ка иди сюда! А вот, все. Все? Законтрен, братан?
Прям голосом, блядь, сказал. Второй головой.
Я старался.
Да, он будет непросто.
Артист подрубил здесь форму. Ну, вообще пока очень все спокойно. Я думаю, что первые какие-то действия нужно ожидать от Томпсона с мида. То есть он, может быть, что-то нам покажет. Хотя сейчас к нему идет Миран, и, может быть, стрела какая-то шальная залетит.
О, тут первое действие. СВО. Стики. Неплохо прокнутый баш не прокает. СВО уходит на мощное количество. Не стал рисковать. Огр остается на лоу ХП. Ему сейчас будет очень непросто. Хотя Пакма приходит, дает ему фласку свою. Видели.
Да, ну и Томпсон в итоге загадку не получилось. И действительно, время мы увидим, ну, какой-то шальной фраг вот такой может зайти, но это все не супер интересно. Так. Ну, довольно вовремя еще кошечка нашла и много неприятно. Так, это Тео чуть мог убить, но на самом деле
стрела залетает.
Огромный проблем. Очень мало художников, Гейджин кричит, и он может убивать.
Это фирстблад. И крита не получится разменять, потому что Войд еще не настолько силен, у него всего второй уровень, у него нет шкода.
Типа не прям на баше, потому что мистер Манне выходил, на первом уровне давал башню перед столбами. Все. Такого нет. Ну, это ФБ это вообще ерунда, сам понимаешь.
Да.
Не на что нет.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Поэтому ждем.
हाँ ये चेक करो ना, ये मैंने लाइव स्ट्रीम पे लगाया है। लिंक आपको मैंने भेजा था ना। हाँ चेक करें ना, मैं टाइटल वगैरह फिर मुझे भेज देना, मैंने लाइव पे लगा दिया। मैंने 2 स्क्रीनें रखी हुई हैं ना, दूसरी स्क्रीन पे किए हुए। हाँ फिर काम हो जाएगा, पर चेक करें ना, उधर सही आ रही है, क्वालिटी वगैरह सही आ रही है। अभी टाइटल और वो चीज़ें नहीं लिखी मैंने, सर्च में नहीं आ रहा। ये मैंने लिंक सेंड किया है चैनल पे, ज़रा दस्ती चेक करो, दस्ती चेक करो।
Курьер летит, очень опасно. Мирана подфармливает несколько крипов стрелами. Это, кстати, очень неплохо. Дополнительный экспа. Какие-то овации. Тут Томпсон и погиб, и гирокоптер получил также пару орехов. Будут погибнуть Тини, здесь крайне неприятно. В итоге Тини уходят, но только для того, чтобы забрать какие-то баунти-руны.
Шрайн выбить?
Шрайна еще нет. Шрайна еще нет. И вот сейчас...
Он умрет.
А у Тини ничего нет.
Да нет, сейчас будет.
Так, вот теперь будет.
Сейчас прибьет немножко.
Да, и этот фраг на флае.
Ошибся. Флаг странный загул, так сказать. Неужели он реально верил, что быстрее, тем более, очевидно, ему должен был сказать Сумаил.
जी
Тебе идет битый, но Тини.
Да.
Ладно. Тоже ничего страшного.
नहीं उस पे चेक कर लेना, मोबाइल पे चेक कर लो।
Тоже идет на Шрайн, поэтому здесь
चलो ठीक है।
Вот они башни пошли.
ये टाइटल और वो मुझे भेज देना, मैं दस्ती चेंज कर।
Но Огра тяжело пробить, ему нужно еще несколько башей.
А убивается Томпсон на миде, чуть-чуть.
Да, Томпсон пока никуда не ходил. Еще рановато, наверное, 6-я минута. Хотя, в принципе, вот в некоторых играх он уже и на 6-й минуте успевал взорвать.
Здорово контроль трудно, опять же. Не учитывается с этим существом, и Томпсон просто не ходил, как он нас ступил. Там ушел в контуснах, скорее всего, сорвался куда-то. Но ЕГЭ работает туда, не видишь, Мирана, опять же,
Да, правда, теперь Тини играет, так сказать, на упреждении. Он подходит с Мираном. Миран, первый лип. Привязывает ее. Стрела очень хорошая будет еще. Нет, не будет еще одного липа. У нее все на кулдауне. Тини догонит. Пятюнечку. Иди-ка сюда. Руны контролишь. На.
Да. Но, с другой стороны, опять же, это лучше, чем если
Артисту довести, мне кажется, погибнет. Сейчас отличная агрессура. В итоге Арсиси забирают. И еще и флай. Флай тоже можно остаться здесь. Шейкер с дабл дэмэджем. Да, руну не смогли отдать. О, отлично сбивает Армстон. Великолепная игра Джерекса. Идут до конца. Еще буквально один удар с тотема. И Джерекс забирает флай. Минус 2 на верхней линии. Вот тут же и проснулись, пожалуйста. Анатан в погоне за Огром. Баш работает. Привязывают Огра. Стрела слетела в Нутелла. Старшторм. Нутелл живет. Нутелл выживет. У него стиль есть на развороте. Стрелы уже нет. Анатан отступает. Закидывает его флаской Нутелл. На себя не тратят. Тратят на своего кэрри. Это действительно важнее. Ну и что, отрезок. Забрали дабл дэмэдж, с этим дабл дэмэджем убили Террорблейда, убили Элдер Титана, при этом убили еще и Мирану. И сейчас, кстати говоря, могут быть проблемы некоторые у Огра, потому что за ним Антон гонится, таймволк имеется. А Натан, нужен баш, нужен баш, нужен баш!
Дай баш! Третий баш!
Вот
Вот и он!
Еще Нутейл успел кинуть спелл до того, как гирокоптер сверху на Энчантрес. Энчантрес летит ракета, Энчантрес должна погибнуть, да. С ракеты забирают ее. Тем временем Топсон забирает Артизи. Топсон забирает Артизи где-то вообще в лесу.
Начинается, понимаешь? Ну вот, и именно вот это я и видел до начала игры. Вот все происходит ровно так, как я предполагал. Топсон начинает развлекаться, у Артизи довольно серьезный... Посмотри на нетворс Артизи, 4-й с конца. Потому что против Энчи тут линия очень плохая. Естественно, тут стоять крайне тяжело. А снизу Огр не может разойтись как следует, потому что там Оракл. И... ЕГЭ здесь, на самом деле, уже в очень неприятной ситуации. Все на плечах Сумаила. Как часто это бывает в ЕГЭ. Вот в очередной раз Сумаила, у него все хорошо, и он может в этой игре наделать что-то. Но если Сумаил сейчас, что называется, не подключится к очень активным каким-то действиям, то ЕГЭ будут прижимать к базе. Так, оп. Молодец,
Контроль
но его ищут,
да,
его уже
скан.
ищут.
Скан тут же очень хороший идет. Понимают, что Топсон выходил за этой руной. Да, действительно, очень хорошо подготовились к Топсону, но как-то это не помогает на 100%. В итоге Артизи окружают со всех сторон, там еще и Шейкер подходит. Артизи прячется в малом лесу. Курьер летит сюда, видит Курьера.
Понимаю, кстати, где Артизи.
А тут тем временем, что это?
А нет, точнее, Флай убивает.
Флай убивают.
Но его убивали, но в итоге он убил.
В итоге Себ убивает Крит. Но это не конец, это не конец. Джеракс. Он нюхает, он ищет запах этого Элдер Титана. Он находит Элдер Титана. Фиссура пошла, закрыл. Отличная игра от Джеракса. Будет ли Экстомп? Нет, просто попытка убежать. Граффити. Еще один удар буквально остается. Джеракс догонит. Мувспид у него больше. Мансует до конца и все-таки добивает. Как сыграл круто Джеракс в этот момент. Нападение на Войда. Войд использует таймволк. Подходит сюда Тини. Эваланч Тос. И Огр погибнет. Топсон набирает превосходство. Как его не контролили, как его не душили. Все равно он пошел и перегангал всю карту.
Слишком легкая линия у него была все-таки. Там было видно, что он перекейсил очень сильно Сумаила, что и не просто тут фармить не будешь.
Проход закрыт.
Сюда не
езжайте через...
RCBG goes there. Other two cars are not looking too shabby. Gyrocopter almost top net worth.
Просто
Ogre is ahead of the Enchantress.
Here we go again. Дал ей такой лайн, из которого очень много проблем в игре началось. У вас.
Don't tell the elf. The worst thing.
Тем временем нападение на Артура. Артура убивают. Да, они вместе с Топсоном на двоих. Слушай, ты когда говорил о том, что этот пик будет работать вот так, такое ощущение, что, знаешь, еще и Мирану собирают. Такое ощущение, что наша аналитика не вот видит стандарт. Стандарт написано, называется, преисполнился вот этой вот дотой.
Ну, не знаю, да, я реально ей преисполнился. Я немножко понял, как они действуют.
Тем временем забирают Титана еще раз в размен на вышку снизу. Топсон свирепствует.
Тут немножко другая история. И в первой игре она не работала, потому что драфт не позволял. Второй игре, мне кажется, они вышли после первой игры и сказали, дефолт про нас. Давай вот немножко вот мы вот устроим праздник. Но Антон отсюда тот же Оракл, это супер крутое решение против Огра. Это чуть ли не первый раз, когда кто-то вспомнил вообще, что оказывается можно взять Оракла, прийти к Оглу и испортить ему всю малину.
Топсона видит, ракеточка на Топсона пошла, фиссура имеется. Топсону пытает очень больно, Топсону и стрик забирает Смаил. Это очень хороший фраг, 580 резолв.
Очень важно, вот как раз единственное, кто может сейчас держать на полу ЕГЭ,
again, OG have no vision here, so they don't know this is happening. This is not the easiest smoke to predict, but if they want to cross the entire map, maybe it will be predicted. Okay, the top rune,
это
if
супер
this rune, they're not going to grab this.
странная идея взять Террорблейда, дать ему в друзья Титана и сказать, идите против Энчи Шейкером. Простой Титан.
Jirax actually broke the smoke. He's already TPing over towards the shrine. He understands that something shady's happening.
Jirax saw the rune get taken. I think this might blow this gank from OG.
Огр его видит. Какой таймболк, неудачная стрела пошла моментальная. Тут же минус Санатон будет, он не успеет выйти из стана. Отлично сыграно от Evil Genius, и Спо реализует смог. Анна наглел.
Jarek's picked it out. He said the room's gone.
Несмотря на вот
And all of EG's heroes are missing, but Ana still stuck around to farm that camp. A bit greedy.
Probably felt he was safe for having the observer ward in the lane, but and as you said, like they would smoke up from the bottom lane and not just run directly at him.
And that's space for Arteezy. They've re-established some control in this top area, so Terriblade gets to play a little
Да,
bit
ну,
now.
конечно, рисунок этой игры, вот в
He's still
отличие от первой, где
way
было все
behind
понятно
par,
и ясно,
of course,
здесь
on this
какое-то
hero,
вот настолько все
but slowly
перемешанное.
recovering.
Гирокоптер
OG,
почему-то стоп-нетворсом,
they're gonna keep up
который
the
идет
pressure.
топ-2,
They will
ну
keep playing
понятно
fast. They have the same
Terriblade
read.
очень сильно
that
просел, Топсон
playing this
сбегает,
slow and
черный
letting
куда?
OG get space is not the
Миран,
way to
Миран
go.
успевает использовать лип, Топсон стан, стрела пошла, Топсон залетает, но урона нет. Мирана прыгает, но не перепрыгивает Фиссура, это ошибка. Топсон дает магический иммунитет. Отличная игра от Оракла, но кажется, этого не хватит. Нет, Оракл дает еще и ультимейт. Эско нужно добить, Эванш пошел. Эско добивает, в этот момент погибает. Джеракс, Гирокоптер подходит, ультимейта уже нет. Будет ли стрела? Будет ли стрела от Мирана? Выкидывает Гирокоптер, куда подальше? Мирана встречает Топсона, использует лип. Сэп уходит с севера, отступает с юга. Топсон в этот момент фармит где-то на верхней линии.
Та самая игра.
Да, вот фишка как раз таки, почему не получалось в той игре. Фишка игры OG в том, что они заставляют соперника играть в пятером. Они не дают ему возможность играть в четвером. Вот как сейчас. Если Terriblade пытается играть без команды, то к нему просто приходят и его убивают. И слишком быстро действует OG. Но Evil Genius пока проигрывает совсем немного. Фиссура, отлично. Кстати, Сумаила отрезали. Очень неприятно, но нет.
По-моему, это не Сумаила отрезали, это как в том самом фильме. Как бы это вы думаете, что это вас заперли со мной? Точнее, что это меня
splitter. No-Tel has no save to this at all. Meanwhile, Ana, does he want to go for a solo kill on Arteezy? He's got no damage. He actually has nothing. Moonlight Shadow's been burnt, so they can all just walk away.
Oh, they're going to walk into Topson.
Oh, with the avalanche, and now Ana, time for a chrono. He'll catch free for the Finja. They're all caught on the other side, so Ana's only got one choice, that's to kill off Crit. Seb actually came in from the side, looking for his own damage, and Dirac tossed in the Echo. He'll finish off S4. Seb won't actually die. The one shot just means the homing Minza doesn't find the kill. Ana, time walk, repairs the damage, but stays on the front line, trying to fight. They've lost Seb, they've lost Dirac. Another control from two of them together. Avalanche in top, fly. He's got enough life to survive. The creep never hit the deck. But Thompson's not done. You know he's never done.
Arcane Rune.
They're running for it. Up on, well, yep, nope. TZ never got close enough to the tier 1 tower to attack. Thompson's actually wrapping around the side, but all you'll find is illusions. Yep. Finally, that top tower takes some damage. But they're here for the bounties, they're here for the money.
And now Arteezy is catching up to Void. Would you believe it? He was so far behind, but this last sequence from EG is massive. They defend their tower. Yeah, they have win probability 2-1. It's a good Terriblade game. What can I say? They've been shutting him down as hard as they could, but one misstep, one overextension, and that Fissure chrono play, it just failed. They were just not in the right position with their heroes. Seb, is he just gonna, okay, he's gonna get arrowed, but not get comboed down. They will get the deny on this mid tower most likely.
It's a fantastic observer and sentry down from EG. They actually saw Thompson coming in with the blink dagger, so the reveal was actually found by the observer ward. But you do have this double jump, and this feels like a way that OG can just battle those 2-1 odds.
We need to see a lot more action out of Topson. I think he's playing an integral role right now in the game. His one overextension, second overextension, he got saved by OG, by No-Tail, but you've got to be on your toes. Sitting back is not the play right now still.
But it still feels like he's waiting for Ana to be ready. Like, yeah, you got to be fighting, you got to be looking for kills, but how long until Ana will actually come into these fights? How long until they look for the combination arrow? Thompson's in the trees, he's fine.
Well, got rid of the siege creep, just saving some HP on the tower.
Jirax is going to get his blink dagger on bottom lane as well.
They want to kill Sumail. He's such a huge kill. He's 7-0. They know this kill streak is extremely valuable, and he's going to bite. But
wait for
they don't
it.
feel confident.
You've got Crit right behind. Ana, Moonlight Shadow instantly burnt. The second Thompson jumped out of the tree lines, they went for it, and Crit. He's stalking him into the tree.
Oh,
the TP
no.
begins. Oh! Wide ball!
Didn't you see him blink? Oh, he thought he quelling through?
Uh-huh.
Well, he doesn't have a quelling blink. Oh, I don't know what that was.
All
right. Probably, yeah, he overthought it perhaps, or he thought the blink dagger was still ready. Whatever it was, he got out mid lane. We're gonna have a sleep, but they're not gonna be able to combo.
2-point Nature's Intendants and 3 points Untouchable. Seb's
will
going to
get the
stick
time.
around and attempt to denial? Fly? I like that from Seb. He waited it out and Fly, he's going to get punished. Looking for that denial. S4 going to go for his own son onto Thompson, but the Fissure is there from Girax. But they can't keep the pressure up just yet. The call down from Samel, creating more space for the Ogre. Seb's willing to run into it, but for how long? And now the toss, Tiny pulling back S4. Arrow flies forward. It hits on the enchant, but he's protected. And Thompson, he'll actually have the extra life through the false promise. The flag cannon from Samel, as much damage as he can. They'll stun him up. And now, maybe with the impetus, they have enough damage. Thompson, he just missed the toss back. And the extra stun for Girac. He'll bring in his Blink Dagger. He'll get the Echo Set. Damage, they kill, still can't kill off Samel. We're about to be split in twine. Pulling back Thompson, snapping down Seb. They're slow for the moment. Anna, he'll get the Chrono. It's over on S4. That's how they began this. Thompson's keeping Crit out of this fight. Girac can't get it close enough. Finally, they bring down the Ogre. But it costs so much.
Oh, they're spellcasting. They can't be happy with that. OG. Thompson blinks in, tries to get the toss on Gyro, doesn't get it. Second attempt, he tosses out the Shaker. I think. Wasn't that what he did? I think that's what he did. That was really chaotic, but it looked like he tossed out the Shaker.
We can look at it again in a second. He's
Yeah,
looking
sure.
for another jump. Avalanche toss combination combining with a double damage rune. Thompson able just to get the kill onto Fly. Get something back here, but yeah, having another look at that fight and seeing the series of events, it definitely feels like such a hard run for OG, but hey, they were down to 33% win odds, right? It's going to be hard no matter what.
They climbed up a bit. It's looking better and spicy. Crit will, however, be getting the Spirit Vessel now. It's going to help them have options. So here you go. There's the Enchant Echo combo. There it is. He tosses him out. They both get slept. The splitter comes down the middle. Fortunately for OG, Terrorblade is not useful right now when it comes to fighting, so they don't get punished harder than that because it's only the 4 heroes, but more space for Arteezy. He is still gaining in this game, and Samel staying alive is really, really big for them. He's such a valuable kill. They get the Ogre, it's something, but he's actually lower net worth than his Mirana now. S4 still aiming for a 20-minute Midas.
Oh, they're so close, they can smell it. Samel wants the kill on bottom lane. It was 9 time. That's why they didn't see Notal. The protection is there, and he'll have to use his own ultimate, the False Promise, trying to escape from this illusion. He's not getting the time to actually heal up in the tree line.
Jerax.
Will be fine anyway. Yeah.
Looked like Crit might want to try to chase him there. Oh, Samel's going to see him.
Hey, no,
he didn't.
there's a tree, man. There's a tree.
He didn't see him.
Oh, now he'll see him.
Told you who was going to see him.
But Blink Dagger's off cooldown. He'll blink over, but hey, Crit's over here. So is Notal. Samel, if he wants to try and chase this, there's a lot of help. But Seb, hit by that long stun duration of Crit. Saw it coming, but still willing to play catch.
Send a lot of defensive heroes here to keep Shaker safe. They do manage. But that's about all to come out from that.
This has to be the slowest Midas for an Ogre I've seen.
It's very slow. Oh, Arteezy, this will be a huge kill for Thompson.
He would love it. Avalanche, toss, he's got a lot of damage, but not enough.
Oh no, that's even worse.
The life away. Thompson's down for the count.
Arteezy knew his limits. You saw Thompson wasn't completely convinced if he could kill him, so he started hitting him first before going for the Avatos combo to get him low enough. But even then, it was still not enough. Arteezy with the strength.
Oh, Seb! Tanking for the team, trying to create space for Girac, but they'll both still die together.
Oh, that's so bad news for them. Arteezy got the kill on Thompson. That's another 425 gold. He almost has BKB now. These 2 kills in mid lane, Samel. They're progressing so well in the game, and all of this while, again, Chrono is ready. How many Chronos have they used this game? Like 1? 2?
Yeah,
2?
1, 2, 2. I got
Maybe
2.
2.
Mid lane and like north of Roshan, I think was the 2 I remember.
This is a 21-minute game where Ana actually had a pretty good laning stage. We thought it was going to be harder than it was, and I think OG kind of need him if they make moves. The logic that they're playing the Void with just staying out of fights and farming a lot, he is a hard carry, but you have to consider what you're giving away by doing this. This is the time that your lineup is supposed to peak, where you're the ones who are supposed to make the moves. And I'm fine with him AFK farming when Chrono's on cooldown. Absolutely. I don't think he should be looking for fights with time dilation and only that and the time walk, but yeah, his team needs him right now.
Meanwhile, EG continues to farm. Samael's got Aghanim Scepter. The Maelstrom's coming out in the courier. A full BKB has now arrived for the Terrorblade. Seb trying to go on to S4. That hand of Midas, well, at least he got it off before he died, but S4's down once again. Moonlight Shadow from EG did not arrive in time. And Thompson just once more walking up blindly uphill. But Samael will be ready to fight. This courier still hasn't brought his item to him, but they won't care. Thompson, Avalanche, toss. Thompson's getting so much damage. Help is there from Notel. Thompson just needs to get the hell out of the air. And now maybe they can Chrono. They got so much damage. The control will actually hold in the ES, but you won't care if you've got the kill first in Arteezy. Then the crit. Time dilate. Samael's got no movement speed. 4 heroes from EG. Topple like dominoes.
There we go. That's the big fight from OG that they were waiting for. Awesome echo from Jerax, and you just see the follow through. Void was involved this time, gets an easy double kill with the Chrono, and Seb ends the streak of the Gyro, getting 800 gold, closing in on his BKB. And Arteezy had BKB there, he just didn't get it off.
Yep.
He got surprised by the stuns, got blown up, all that magic damage from the Shaker currently is enough. Later on it will be harder, but for now it gets the job done.
Probably thought he had the full advantage, and this is danger zone for EG. The items will start to roll in. He said, like, you look towards the BKB for the Enchantress, but I'm looking towards the Aghanim Scepter of Thompson. What happens when this Chrono starts to be amplified more than just Anand's Mjolnir attack? He's going for his own BKB too.
Yep.
Jirax will get a 4-star. Notel is looking for earn charges. It's the next items on the wish list, but EG just want to kill them all. They'll smoke up all together.
No Chrono, no Echo. This is the time to take a good fight. They have Metamorphosis as well. They might just force Roche.
Gonna go Roshan. Do they break the smoke though? Notas is a little bit too far away, so they slip inside the pit. And OG's been checking for a while.
Oh man, they die so fast.
Roshan's at 50%.
Side Gunner.
EG Spirit's down. Is walking out. That may be enough from Seb, but it's already done. EG under the cover of the Moonlight Shadow will walk out of the Roche pit with the Aghanim Scepter. Aegis, the Immortal Gyrocopter, ready to fight.
That's a great play call. All right, OG, you've got a good team fight with your ultimates. Now we're going to get something for free. And I think OG, if they knew that this Roche was happening, I don't even know if they would have come there. I think that fight is extremely hard to take. You're fighting against Elder Titan in the pit. There's a Mirana that can arrow you from all angles, and you don't have your big spells to kill the Terrorblade with.
So now EG have to smoke and go again. That's kind of like their choice. But I'm not seeing a smoke on anyone from EG.
I think they want to chill until Terrorblade has meta again. Oh, Terrorblade's getting jumped.
That's not what they want. Ab and the arrow flies forward. It does actually control.
I got Thunder off.
He's going to be free. Thunder is out. Notel still offering that protection for the Tiny. The ET Stomp is out, and there's nothing much he can do. Tiny just has to sleep through this battle, and he'll snap down as the protection is now worn off. EG moved from one target to the next. Seb can't do much here, but Ana, he can. Chrono's off cooldown. He's beaten the crap out of the Ogre. That's a lot of crap to get. Arrow. Space created. The stun won't last long enough. Ana on Disco with the sparkly shields, able just to bounce it off with the proc to get the kill on S4.
Terrorblade couldn't rejoin, and I think OG, all things considered there, with the kill failing to begin with, getting Sunder off on the Terrorblade, they'll take that 1-for-1 trade. That could have got way worse.
And still having Echo, still having Chrono, and
the
against
arrow.
off the Jirax. He's ready to jump! Hit the fly! He put him to sleep! Samael will claim the double kill! Anna felt like the bait! But Jirax was not ready for those Z's!
So much damage, and that time there was no Oracle save. Didn't have the false promise, it was on cooldown, and Ana farmed up aggressively and got punished. EG are fast. They're really quick to exploit openings in this game. And while their lead might not be that big in terms of the net worth, you have this feeling that their game plan is just progressing nicely from these extra little picks they find here and there. The Terrorblade's starting to get some more health. Sanjin Yasha completed now on Arteezy.
He's got to farm and get the hell out of here. Blinks into the tree, starts his TP. They're ping exactly where he is, but no one can reach him. I'm loving this bottle swap over. Yeah, give him the Arcane, get the push going.
Yep, meta ready in 5, so you imagine they're still looking for that Tiny. They really didn't think he had a TP.
Fun item for the Ogre. No auras for this Ogre. Blink, Dagger, Hand of Midas. And Fly. Yeah, give it some scream. Ana, all right, yep, that happened.
I've seen that look on someone's face before. It's the, oh, fuck face.
Didn't seem to give that many Fs.
No. I mean,
It's like we'll just get back to it again, right? Like, hey, next combo, that's the way to go.
OG's Spirit has been seemingly unbreakable. But if this continues, they might lose a series 2-0, and then we'll see how unbreakable it will be in the lower bracket. But game They need to look for a fight. They have all their spells. Chrono's up. Tiny combo's up. Unless they want to wait for another key item. Oh no, he got jumped.
The ward, he's going to get arrowed. Thompson continues to walk within vision and continues to get picked off. He was like 8-1 at one point. Now he's 11-4. That's not the same momentum style graph that OG was looking for out of Thompson.
And it's a big kill. Arteezy has the Arcane Rune pop with the meta, so they will definitely be looking to do some damage to this mid-tier 2 tower. Still with the Aegis in hand on Sumail. Scouting arrow will not find anything, but don't think OG are interested in trying to defend this.
No, they actually need 200 gold. Anna is trying to farm it up inside the jungle to get his BKB. Now it's 100 gold, so time walk over. Oh, that's not helping. He doesn't have a Quelling Blade. He actually has to wait out his next time walk time. But it's okay. EG's only going to take the tier 2 tower in the meantime. But don't worry, no one saw it, huh?
I wonder what Arteezy's going next. If he wants to go Scotty or if he wants to go Butterfly. Because both of the items give him really, really good HP in this game. The Butterfly giving the evasion against both the Enchantress Impetus, against the Void, and of course against the tiny tree throw, the agility armor still adds up. And he will go Butter over the Scotty. Favors the... Feels like its overall tankiness. I feel like it's comparable in this game. I think a Scotty and a Butterfly will give roughly... Maybe the Butter will even give him more health against these heroes. And Tread's switch onto Strength. He will have about 2.2k health when the Butterfly arrives later.
You could normally say, like, hey, why not both? But if OG get one good fight,
And if they get the idea at the same time, it can be a disaster. If they layer it perfectly, it's super nice. So, gotta pay good attention to how the fights start off.
and this is a lot of patience from EG on the top lane. How long do they hold this? No one's coming to defend the tier 1 tower. All right, maybe we should push it. EG, yep, 30-minute bounty runes. Split it half and half, and another Arcane Rune. This is bread and butter for Terrorblades. And Anna, well, maybe he has to Chrono to actually save it. The Fissure holds him out. The 4-star pushes him away.
And if they get the idea at the same time, it can be a disaster.
Jumps in for the avalanche. Don't go. Arteezy gonna go in for the BKB. The
Gotta pay good
coming
attention
as
to
well.
how the
They
fights
have.
start off.
And this is a lot of patience from EG on the top lane.
Take out Sumail. He's number
How long
one.
do they hold this?
Number 2, the Fissure. The control.
No one's coming to defend the tier 1 tower. All right, maybe we should push it.
We're layering it like a cake. Moving towards S4. The detection was already...
30-minute bounty runes. Split it
Yeah,
half and
maybe
half,
with
and
the
another Arcane Rune. This is bread and butter for Terrorblades. And Anna, well, maybe he has to Chrono to actually save it. The Fissure holds him out. The 4-star pushes him away.
And if they get the idea at the same time, it can be a disaster. If
Jumps
they
in for
layer
the
it
avalanche.
perfectly. Plan now and go Scotty. I think now it's...
I don't think he's
better.
seen it though. Like in the quick play, he still has Butterfly. Is he going to buy the Eagle Song as he walks past? Yes, he is.
Okay.
So they didn't get the information on Anna.
He doesn't have buyback now. That's bold.
They need to keep these lanes pushed out and buy Arteezy the time to farm.
Look at the swing and win expectancy we've just had on that XP graph. Over the last 5 minutes, OG have swung this game by almost 50%. from EG having about almost 80. So now OG have about 60.
So all these combinations starting to arrive for OG. Gives you confidence going into the team fights as long as they're off cooldown. But I gotta say, man, I'm loving this Durax ES more than I was loving the ES in the first game. He is just being everywhere. He feels sacrificial, but he's never properly sacrificed. Just able to live, chain stun perfectly. Scouting arrow won't find anybody.
And
Actually, let's cease for a moment, no tell.
That's a big thing about this combo from OG. When you say that, like, he has all these good chain stuns, they don't have a save on in EG's lineup. OG, they have the Oracle ulti to save people that get in trouble. EG, however, if Arteezy gets caught in Chrono, the only save that they have for him is trying to stomp some heroes on the enemy team, but you're not stomping this BKB Void, you're not stomping the BKB Ent, so who are you going to stop? Like, these are the guys killing him right now.
Need some Ghostbusters. Hurricane Pike totally done on the Enchantress. EG, they're smoking up to move out. This could just be a ward mission. They do have two of them on fly. They need to get planted as we look towards the Roshan counter. He will respawn in 30 seconds. Ana is already having a peak time walking into the pit. Smoke wall breaks, entries down. But it's the observer ward behind them that's giving the information for OG. Up on the hillside.
The smoke.
Oh, the observer and sentries both being planted at the same time. Jump in! Ooh, Ana, he was baiting out the Moonlight Shadow. He started the Chronosphere, but then he brings the arms back down again. They still see Fly under the observer and sentry. He gets out of range of the sentry, however. And Durax, that probably wasn't the order he meant to do that in. But now he can see Fly, but he won't go it. Remember, Roshan's the target. They can't expend these huge abilities on anything other than EG heroes.
Really nice dodge from EG. I think Ana's smoke got broken by the Ogre, I think it was, and he blinked away instantly, and Ana tried to chase and find something, but couldn't get it, so not fruitful there from OG, but they get control of the area, which also has value. With Roshan up, if EG want to try to get there, they have quite a ways to run. They have the smokes ready, they have plenty of them, in fact, 3 of them on fly.
But there's so much damage on Ana, they're going to get through it before EG will arrive. Having both MKB and the Mjolnir, Seb's helping him out by tanking it through, so they're not taking any damage back.
Perfect position from Thompson. He's going to break smoke here.
They'll get rid of the Observe Wall. There's going to get information, and now he just starts the tree toss, trying to almost bait out some kind of ability in the trees. Creating space. Aegis is picked up. It is in the hands of Ana, and they'll pass the cheese over to Thompson. He has the Crystallis available too. So this tree toss, just this volley. That's on Federer level right now.
And now you've got to be really, really careful as EG. The push will be coming eventually. I think a lot of pressure right now is on Fly's shoulders. Hit a good good stomp, get a good splitter off. They will need every bit of damage they can get.
They're buying up. I'm wondering if the courier can make the track, and if Samel will want to expend the money. He can buy a Satanic right now.
BKB on Ogre. This is very unusual build from S4. But he feels like if he isn't getting chain stunned, he can perhaps provide like a pseudo save for Arteezy by just going in and stunning people.
Where are actually any of their auras? This could be one of the few games that we don't see. Even if Vlad's picked up, like, there's nothing from EG.
And that's bad news for Terrorblade. He loves to have Vlads in his team.
The best thing is a Ring of Basilicus. That's it.
Yeah, Crit prioritizing getting a Solar Crest. I think it's a better choice than a Vlad's too. You need to protect that one key guy that gets hit in the Chrono. And with Solar Crest, that can make the difference between life and death.
TP is coming towards the top.
There's still a bounty rune up here.
36.5 minutes in, Crit's going to show himself, and Durax is instantly going to jump. If he feels it's real, and he feels it strongly. The fissure, the stun, a quick leap away. Maybe there's a control. Mirana nuked down into the trees once again. Crit trying to use the Ana spot into Moonlight Shadow. He just has to wait it out. The stomp is just out of range. Crit once again, he gets visible only because of the leap away. And now Durax, he gets the slam down to the end. Towards the top.
There's still a bounty rune up here.
36.5 minutes in, Crit's going to show himself, and Durax is instantly going to jump. If he feels it's real, and he feels it strongly, the fissure, the stun, a quick leap away, maybe there's a control. Mirana nuked down into the trees once again. Crit trying to use the Ana spot into Moonlight Shadow. He just has to wait it out. The stomp is just out of range. Crit once again, he gets visible only because of the leap away. And now Durax looking for the killer blow. Nothing but illusions to push out the lanes. Tiny trying to find trees to work with. All Ana needs to do is get that nice Chronosphere with Thompson on the tree line. Anna, multicast is arriving from S4. And Anna starts to drop low, can't really time walk off a lot of that damage, but hey, Seb is there to attend to his wounds. The real mercy. Wrong game.
Yeah, I agree.
Tier 3 tower's being beaten down. Here we go again. Long stun on the arrow. Anna, remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal, but it's the low cooldown abilities. Fly getting smacked in the ball. Thompson! Oh, that tree had thistles. Buyback has to arrive. The melee rack is gonna fall. Anna's still waiting for the right chronosphere time. Arteezy playing on the edge. At least he has to dodge some of the damage. Here's your jump forward. Time.
Oh, he got two matches.
And now into the chronosphere. They hold him. They toss him down. And Zemail needs to do some work. Buyback developed from Arteezy. It's now or never. The arrow, it'll connect. Thompson still just having to stand there in the middle of the ET splitter. Anna's jumped himself back again. But Arteezy, he's here to fight. Thompson, he's there to be saved. They're trying to get up the hill. The stun is actually able to get Thompson down on the hillside. He actually TP's out in front of Arteezy on Arteezy's home. They didn't take the racks though. The melee racks dropped to 200, is now regenning up.
But that was a really expensive hold. They had to buy back their terribly Gyro and Elder Titan just to defend. They didn't even get a good fight out of it. They killed the Oracle.
Yeah, that was it.
It's like the worst trade in the history of trade deals. Maybe ever. That's really bad.
Someone get them a new negotiator.
Yeah, OG are feeling very comfortable right now in this game. And the primary problem is that Arteezy actually, they don't have a really good frontliner, right? Ben, he's just
here as well. And he's going for an Aghanim Scepter build on the Void. As many chronos as they can get every minute.
Here we go again.
Yep.
Lincoln's popped.
But where's the opening?
OG want to go because there's no Metamorphosis. So they feel like EG can't take this fight. So far they're right. They even have the save.
EG's going to smoke up, however. But what do? You want to wrap around the back? Smoke's already breaking on Samael. Seb's the one on the front line. He's got BKB. He knows he can just be that attractor who wants to come in from EG. The melee barracks doesn't really stand a chance. Another sleep. This one's over on faces forward. Ogre jumping into the back lines. Anna instantly jumps back out to help his teammates. The BKB Ogre. It was a good distraction, but EG, what can they really get out of it? A call down on top of the ramp. Seb moves forward, but here comes Anna going on top of Arteezy. Where's the opening still? Fly's going down. He just cannot take this bark or bite. And now the jump in from three man in the chrono. Toss them down, Popson, and maybe they got a little bit more. Durex controlling Samel on the back lines. There's no more BKBs. There's no more real Titanic to work with. And Arteezy, solo on life, does not have the Thunder. Anna even kills him with a proc on the Mjolnir. This may just be a match. Scenario is slightly different this time around. Still objectives to take. And EG still want to try and fight. Fly jumping in for multicast. Anna once again saved. The false promise is there. Notal will sacrifice himself, or will it even be a sacrifice? Samel can't get the kill. Thompson, he starts the toss up. And that's GG. We will have a remake of the TI8 semi-final 2 going to a game 3, a decider between OG and EG.
What a great game from OG. It looked relatively grim at one point. We were starting to consider if they were going to falter in this game, but they came online with their Void. They joined the team fights. They got a couple of really good ones. I think in this game, compared to game 1, just night and day with Thompson, finding tons of kills in the early game, keeping OG basically kind of even by doing that. They never really got far ahead early on in the game, but they secured that they could get to this mid-game stage that they were looking for with their timing. And boy, did they hit hard when they got it.
Yeah, they did. And man, that's going to hit home for Evil Geniuses. Now leveled up. They looked very, very happy at the end of game 1. I love how Notel even just stops for a moment. Looking back, it's like, come on, man. Everybody together. Let's walk out of here. We're good.
The biggest difference between these two teams in this game, when draft-wise, there's obviously many differences, but one of the really big things, OG with the save. No-Tail has a huge impact in this game with this Oracle save. EG, they couldn't match it.
Well, let's see who can save it out. Series tied 1-1.
And that is the way we like it. Game 3 between these two titans. Redo of last year, just the other way around, you know, but going the distance is always a joy to watch these two teams play. We're going to break down the game a little bit. Grant, I want to go start with you because, you know, you watched the boys play and they didn't cut it this time around.
No, they didn't. It was an insanely good draft from OG. As he said, right, if you last pick your 5, it better have a